What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Unicats? That was probably cringy, but I don't care. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, gee, how do I get a nice little, cute little character like this that's at the bottom of my recordings? Well, I'm here to help you, and I'm here to help you figure it out. Now, what you're going to do is first, you're going to go, my bad, I have these tabs open, you're going to go to olimu.itch.io/Veadotube mini. I'll probably just put text above to just spell it up for you because it's really hard to pronounce. This is the VTuber application I use. You might have already heard about it. It's actually really awesome. It's a really nice project and it is just really, really convenient. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and you're going to download the version that works the best for you. I'm doing this for Windows, so I highly recommend looking at what bit your computer runs on. If you don't know where to find that, go to System, go to Settings, go to System, and then go to About. It'll be in one of those tabs there. But mine's 64-bit. Make sure that if you want the best running version of this, to just download the new one. You're not missing anything in the older versions. Just download the newest version. It is up to date. When you click download, it is going to prompt you to pay a payment of $5 or whatever. However, please note that it says that this tube is free, but the developer accepts your support by letting you pay what you think is fair for the tube. Meaning that you do not have to pay, but donations are possible. I did donate to this because this is a really nice project, so I do prompt you to donate if you have the money, but if you don't, then don't even sweat it. The creator themselves did announce that they are not forcing anyone to pay, so just click no thanks, take me to downloads. Then you're just going to download the version you need. Just click download. And then it's going to load down here. Then you're going to see a zip file. And you're going to click open. Now you should already have a app on your PC that extracts zip files. If you don't, then you can just look up anyone. I personally use WinZip. So when you're in this kind of screen, you're going to click on the Veadotube mini folder. And you're going to click extract to. I'm just going to extract to my personal stuff little drive I have here. And then you're going to click OK. And then you can't see my screen right now, but it's going to say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Just click yes. Then it's going to extract. Then you're going to go to your files. Go to your system reserved. Whoops, not wrong one. Go to the one you downloaded the thing in. Then click on Veadotube Mini. Do not click on any of these files here. Do not tamper with them. Just leave them alone. You're just going to click on the little deer right here, the Veadotube Mini. Now, obviously, when I load it up, it is going to load up with my... Oh, it's going to load up with the PopCat one. So, I'm just going to remove these images. Well, I can't really, but... this is what it's going to look like when you launch it up. It's going to probably have a different color, but I'm going to show you how to get everything started and explain everything. Now, this does already have the example image I'm using. So, if you are like, well, I am an artist and I want to use my characters, I highly recommend you go to the help page, which if you go back, it does show you where that is right here at the top, the help page. Go to the help page and then go to creating and preparing images. Ignore that I already have that tab open. You're going to scroll down and it's going to tell you the 4 image states that you want to do. You do not have to have a eye blinking version of the open eyes, open mouth and open eyes, closed mouth. That is completely optional. If you want to have it, go ahead. But personally, I do recommend it because I do find it extremely helpful. And I feel like it just gives it more life, when I have True Talk, it does look like she's, blinking. It makes it more lively. And now for the image size, it does accept images up to 2048 by 2048, but I'm going to be honest, I say just go with the recommended resolution, which is 1024. I find it more convenient, it's not too big, and it just seems to be about the right size for adjustments, especially in OBS. So, artists, go ahead and take up that pen, that tablet, draw whatever you want, and for people who are just like, well, I just want some funny pictures, go ahead and download the pictures that you want. But one thing to make really important and to take note of is that you want one image where the mouth is closed like this, and one image where the mouth is open, so that when you talk, it does change. It doesn't have to be exactly open mouth. You can make it so a character dabs every single time, it talks. It can be whatever you want, as long as, it's just 2 images changing their current state. Now, you're probably gonna have the standard deer when you do this. Mine isn't because I've been tampering with it. So just click on the closed mouth image here. Then just do your whatever file you designated. Alright. Then you're gonna go to the open mouth image. It is optional, but I recommend doing it anyways. Open mouth, you're gonna just, change the image. Boom. And now that works. So now you might notice these other prompts. This is just for the closed mouth blinking image, which if you go to my true one right here, you do see I have an image here for when her mouth is closed and so she can blink. Same for the open mouth blinking image, also optional, just have it right there. Back to this. You may notice also the closed mouth motions and the mouth transition. I have it so that the image jumps when I talk. But you can have it just so it's still, so it doesn't do that. There's also a bunch of closed mouth motion options. You can make it so it vibes. Just moves. You can make it so it shakes. You can make it so it shakes even more. You can make it so it bounces. Very excited bounce. And a nervous bounce. You can do the same for the speaking ones as well. So let's say you want to make it so your character's calm. Just adjust so that every single time they talk, it seems like they're screaming at the top of their lungs. Now you might also notice set hotkey. This is just for if you create different states of the image that you can select a specific hotkey for the different states that will make it so that, let's say, I'm making a new state, and in this state I have it so that it's bouncy, and it's bouncy, lots of bounces, very much bounce. I can set a hotkey, and I just click maybe a number like 6, so that when I'm back here, I click 6, and it takes me to this one instead. So that maybe during a game, or when you're recording, or whatever you're doing, it changes kind of like a reaction. Maybe you're nervous, you're scared, you hit the hotkey, boom. This over here, microphone volume sensitivity, this just is how sensitive it is to your mic. The higher it is, the harder it is to detect. The lower it is, the easier it is to connect sound. Same for microphone delay sensitivity. It's kind of like a timer. It's how long it waits for you to stop talking before it closes its mouth again. I was just drawing on my senses to test it out. If you want really quick reactions, just leave it at the top. This display settings, this is just so that, different colors make things easier. If you want to save this so you don't lose it, just click the save Veadotube file and then just save it in a specific location. But obviously, now that we've gotten to the meat and potatoes, the bread, the sweets, the yams, you obviously want to figure out how to include this when you record. So you're going to go to OBS here. If you don't, oh my goodness, what happened to True? Why is she so far away? Let's just bring her back over here. Jeez. I don't know what happened. But if I did run, I feel so stupid. That means for like most of the recording, she was not here. So anyways, back onto the more serious aspect of this. You're going to go and you're going to open up here. If you're downloading OBS for the first time, you're not really going to have a lot of, things over here. Just go click plus for a new source. Now make sure you do a game capture. Then just click OK. Then you're going to do capture any full screen application, change it to specific window. Then you're going to do the Veadotube image, the window. And then you're going to see how it's here. You're going to click allow transparency, so it's a transparent image, and then take capture cursor off so that it doesn't capture your cursor because it's just trying to capture you move. Then just click OK. So now you have this, and this is your thing that talks. You can adjust the size, put it in the corner, make it big, whatever you'd like. So now whenever you record, as long as this capture is above any other display captures you have, it will block everything. Not block everything, but it will stay on top so that you can use it. So now that you know how to do that, you're probably like, well, gee, I want to be able to use this when I talk with people on Discord. So when I turn on my camera, instead of seeing my, my face, which I don't want anyone to see, it shows something else instead. So you're just going to click on here, ignore all these DMs I have. You're going to join a random VC. Alright. Just click join voice. And you might notice that when you turn your camera on, you might not have everything you need here. So you're going to go to settings. And then you're going to scroll down to voice and video. Then you're going to scroll down into where it says OBS virtual camera. Just make sure it's on OBS virtual camera so that when you turn on your camera, alright. Oh, and make sure you click start virtual camera here, because if you don't, it's not going to show up. So when you go back here, boom, now you see everything. But you might notice, well, gee, the PopCat is inverted, and so is True. That's really weird. What you're going to do is, if you notice that your image is inverted and you want to change it so it's more front-facing or something like that, just click on the source that you're trying to do. Right-click on it, then you go up to transform, and then you're just going to flip horizontal, so that when you open Discord again, you'll notice that it's on the proper side, or at least whatever looks proper to you. Now, I notice another thing that you might not want is that you might notice that you're like, well, gee, I don't want this whole display capture thing here. Personally, it makes me ick. Now, I can't turn it off because obviously you won't see what I'm doing, but I will explain to you how you can replace it. So first of all, what you can do is just click that eye blind here and make sure that you have no other captures on. You can just do this by making sure that all these other captures are turned off, and then just taking your capture that you want to be, well, represent you when you're on the Discord call. Just make sure it's super big so it takes up most of the screen. So see, like this, so imagine it's all black here, and you know, it'll look transparent. But let's say there isn't enough. You're like, you know what, I don't want a black transparent image. I do kind of want maybe something to liven up the mood. So what you're going to do is you're going to just click add source. Then you do image. You can name it whatever you want. Then you click OK. Then you're going to do browse, and I don't have a lot of screenshots, so you guys are just going to have to deal with this one I have here. Then click OK. And then make sure your capture of your thing is above the image you want. So now, instead of calling on Discord and you have this cringe black background, you now have the screenshot that you want. And keep in mind as well that if you do move this at all when you have your camera on Discord or when you're recording, it will move on the camera and the recording as well. They just won't see the red outlines and everything like that. So, I mean, that's pretty much everything that you need to know. If you do have any questions, please let me know in the comments or in on Discord. I made this video for friends specifically, but to anyone else who watches it, you know, comment down below. I'm sure I can help with whatever you need. And if I don't comment fast enough and you're like, damn, she's slow, just go to the help page. And I'm going to be honest, what your problem you're having can usually be solved just by going to the help page. So if this video doesn't help, comment, I'll try and help, or just look at the help page and everything should be handled. But that should show you how to get everything fine and dandy, and I wish you the best in your future PNGtuber, Discord streamer, whatever you're going to do, life. Bye-bye!